What if I told you there's a place where centuries-old palaces and futuristic cities blend effortlessly, where every meal is a flavor explosion and nature feels like it's straight out of a painting? That's South Korea. This isn't just a travel destination, it's a world of wonders waiting to surprise you. So let's explore 10 unforgettable experiences South Korea has to offer. 1. Jeju Island. If South Korea had a hidden gem, it would be Jeju Island. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was born from powerful volcanic eruptions, and it wears its origin like a crown. Towering over the island is Hanok Mountain, the highest peak in South Korea, wrapped in dense forests and dotted with crater lakes that shimmer under the sun. The island is a haven for hikers, bikers, and daydreamers alike. But Jeju isn't just about nature. It's a blend of myth, tradition, and adventure. Along its rugged coastline, you'll find black sand beaches and strange rock formations shaped by centuries of wind and sea. One of its most fascinating treasures is the Hanok, fearless elderly women who dive deep into the ocean without oxygen tanks to harvest seafood. They represent a matriarchal strength that defines Jeju's spirit. Add in attractions like Loveland's cheeky art, the calming Osulik Tea Museum, and Jeju's legendary oranges, famous across Korea, and you've got a destination that feels like 5 countries rolled into one magical island. 2. Gyeongbokgung Palace. Step into Seoul, and suddenly you're face-to-face with Gyeongbokgung Palace, South Korea's grandest royal palace and a true architectural marvel. Built in 1395 during the early Joseon dynasty, this historic complex has withstood wars, invasions, and modern change. Yet it still stands proud, echoing centuries of royal tradition. The layout is deeply symbolic, designed according to ancient Confucian principles. Inside, you'll find tranquil lotus ponds, vibrant pavilions, and the majestic Gyeongju Hall, where kings once held court. Visitors often time their trip to witness the colorful changing of the royal guard, a performance steeped in ritual and music. But one of the most immersive ways to connect with the palace is by wearing a hanbok, the traditional Korean dress. It not only gets you free entry, but makes your visit feel like a scene from history. As skyscrapers rise just beyond the walls, Gyeongbokgung stands as a graceful, immovable reminder of Korea's royal roots and cultural pride. 3. Bukchon Hanok Village. Tucked quietly between Seoul's modern districts, Bukchon Hanok Village is a living relic, an area where the past hasn't just been preserved, but continues to breathe. Home to hundreds of hanoks, or traditional Korean houses, this neighborhood reflects the elegant design and simplicity of ancient Korean architecture. These homes, with their curved rooftops, wooden beams, and stone courtyards, were originally built for nobility and scholars during the Joseon era. Walking through Bukchon's narrow alleys, the noise of the city fades, replaced by a serene stillness. Many hanoks now operate as craft workshops, museums, or guest houses where you can learn calligraphy, try on hanbok, or sip matcha in a quiet courtyard. What makes Bukchon so special is the harmony between the old and the new, ancient rooftops set against a backdrop of Seoul's skyline. And when the golden light of sunset hits those rooftops, that's when you feel it, the timeless soul of the city, whispering through the walls. 4. Gamcheon Culture Village. Once a hillside shantytown in Busan, Gamcheon Culture Village has transformed into one of South Korea's most colorful and creative neighborhoods. Their pastel-painted houses stacked on steep alleys, vibrant murals around every corner, and quirky art installations hidden in plain sight. It's like walking through an open-air gallery mixed with a maze. Known as the Machu Picchu of Korea, the village is full of tiny cafes, craft shops, and galleries run by local artists. Every stairway or turn reveals something unexpected, like a giant cat sculpture, a wall of umbrellas, or a quote painted on a fence. What makes Gamcheon even more meaningful is the sense of resilience behind its beauty. Residents and artists worked hand in hand to turn economic hardship into creative opportunity. The village also hosts art festivals and community events that keep the energy alive year-round. Climb to the higher viewpoints and you'll see rooftops ripple down the hillside toward the sea. Watch the sunset cast golden light over the murals, and you'll understand. It's more than just Instagrammable. It's deeply human, full of stories, spirit, and soul. 5. Namsan Seoul Tower. Rising high above the center of Seoul, Namsan Seoul Tower is more than just a viewpoint. It's a symbol of the city's pulse. Perched atop Namsan Mountain, this iconic tower offers 360-degree views of a city that never stops moving. Day or night, the sight is breathtaking. During daylight, you can spot palaces, bridges, and sprawling parks. At night, the city lights flicker like stars on Earth. The journey up is an experience in itself. You can hike peaceful forest trails lined with cherry blossoms in spring, or take the famous cable car that glides above the rooftops. Couples flock here to attach colorful love locks to the fences, leaving wishes behind as part of a tradition that spans years. Inside, the tower has a rotating restaurant, cafes, and interactive exhibits that blend entertainment with education. But really, the magic is in the air. The calm you feel above the city, the breeze against your face, and the realization that Seoul is a city of both speed and stillness, growth and grace. 6. Boseong green tea fields. Imagine standing in the middle of endless green hills, the scent of fresh tea floating in the air, and soft mist rolling through the valley. That's Boseong. This small town in South Jeolla Province is home to South Korea's most famous green tea plantations. The fields look like giant waves of green silk stretching as far as the eye can see. It's not just beautiful, it's alive with history. Tea has been cultivated here since the early 20th century, and locals still take pride in maintaining centuries-old farming traditions. You can walk along peaceful paths, visit traditional tea-making workshops, and even take part in hands-on harvesting experiences. Don't miss trying green tea-infused snacks, everything from lattes and ice cream to green tea bibimbap. The best time to visit? Spring and early summer, when the raos are lush and vibrant, and the annual Boseong Green Tea Festival brings the fields to life with performances, tastings, and cultural events. It's peaceful, photogenic, and deeply rooted in Korean heritage. 7th Seoraksan National Park, South Korea might be known for K-pop and neon cities, but its raw nature is just as unforgettable, and nowhere is that clearer than Seoraksan. Located in the northeast, this national park is a haven for hikers, nature lovers, and anyone craving fresh mountain air. The jagged granite peaks of Seoraksan create a dramatic skyline that looks like something out of a fantasy epic. Especially in autumn, when the trees turn crimson and gold, it becomes one of the most photographed places in the country. The park is home to more than 2,000 animal species and over 1,400 plant types. At the base, you'll find the ancient Sinhungsa Temple, complete with a massive bronze Buddha that radiates calm. Whether you're tackling the steep climb to Ulsanbawi Rock or taking a cable car for breathtaking views, Seoraksan promises a soul-refreshing experience that reminds you just how powerful and peaceful nature can be. 8. Bulguksa Temple. Bulguksa Temple isn't just a place of worship, it's a masterpiece carved into the heart of Korean spirituality. Located in Gyeongju, the ancient capital of the Silla Kingdom, this 1,300-year-old temple is one of South Korea's most sacred sites. As you walk past intricate stone pagodas and wooden halls with curved roofs, you're witnessing the height of Silla-era craftsmanship. Every stone, every carving tells a story of faith, balance, and beauty. The temple is also home to two of Korea's national treasures, Dabotap and Seokatap pagodas, both symbols of Buddhist ideals. Beyond the architecture, it's the atmosphere that makes Bulguksa unforgettable. Birds singing in the trees, incense in the air, and a quiet that settles deep in your chest. Some visitors even join temple stay programs where you rise before dawn, meditate with monks, and eat simple meals in silence. It's more than sightseeing, it's a journey inward. 9. DMZ and Dora Observatory. For something truly unique, head to the demilitarized zone, the buffer between North and South Korea. While it's a heavily guarded area, parts of it are open to visitors, offering one of the most fascinating experiences in the country. The DMZ tour includes stops like the 3rd Infiltration Tunnel, dug by North Korea, and Dorasan Station, a train station meant for future reunification. But the highlight? The Dora Observatory. From here, you can literally peer into North Korea using high-powered binoculars. It's surreal and emotional, a stark reminder of the peninsula's divided history and enduring hope. Beyond its political tension, the DMZ offers moments of unexpected calm. You'll find art installations that express longing for peace, a peace bell that chimes with symbolism, and even souvenir shops that sell products themed around reunification. The area is also rich in biodiversity, ironically protected due to its inaccessibility, with rare birds, wildflowers, and even endangered species thriving undisturbed. Visiting the DMZ isn't just educational, it's deeply moving, a place where geopolitics, nature, and human stories intersect like nowhere else on Earth. It leaves you with a heavy heart, a hopeful mind, and a much deeper understanding of Korea's past and future. 10. Lotte World. If you thought South Korea was all temples and nature, think again, because Lotte World will change your mind. Located in Seoul, it's one of the world's largest indoor amusement parks, and it packs a punch. Imagine a full-scale ice rink, roller coasters, magic castles, and adventure zones, all under one roof. Outside, there's Lotte World Magic Island, built on a lake and lit up like a fairy tale at night. But it's not just about the rides. There's a folk museum that brings Korean history to life, performance halls, shopping, and food options from around the globe. It's a perfect mix of tradition and thrill. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or just your inner child, Lotte World offers hours of fun and a good look at how Korea does entertainment big. The attention to detail is next level. Costumed performers parade through the park, themed zones shift from ancient Egypt to futuristic space worlds, and seasonal events like Halloween Horror Nights keep things fresh year-round. And with extended hours, you can enjoy it all late into the night. It's playful, packed with energy, and uniquely Korean, a place where wonder lives around every corner. Ancient temples and emerald tea fields to sizzling BBQ and global pop culture, South Korea is a country of contrasts, and that's what makes it magical. Every street tells a story, every dish brings people together, and every mountain, palace, or village reveals a different side of the nation's soul. So whether you're planning a trip or just exploring from your screen, let these wonders remind you that South Korea is more than a destination. It's an unforgettable journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and share it with someone who's dreaming of Korea. And hey, subscribe for more amazing travel content just like this. See you in the next one.